Good morning. Welcome to the first of many morning shows here. Coffee, bagels, Lavazza coffee, omelets, and Evan and Sean Browning is in the house.
Good morning, everybody.
How everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great morning. We are back to normal now, so the kids are back in school. Everybody's back at work. Who's behind the desk with the earphones listening to NY Yankee Mania? First of all, Evan, we want to just state that the star of the show today is your mom, Jody. Happy birthday, Jody! So we all hope here. First of all, we send you a big hug at NY Yankee Mania, and of course, what would it be without "Happy Birthday to you"?
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Birthday, Miss Jody.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to you. Many more. So I hope you guys have a nice day planned for your mom.
Of course.
Oh, that's good. And we all want a piece of cake. We all want a piece of cake. The Cheerio. We all want a piece of cake.
Get delivered.
Yeah, baby. So how's everybody doing? Evan, how was your weekend? How was everything with the holiday, with New Year's? And I understand you have a pretty exciting trip coming up. Tell us about it.
Yeah. So my New Year's was it was great. Got to spend time, family, of course, some friends too. Got to see some people who I haven't seen in a while, which was great. And it was just pretty cool seeing what sports had to offer for us. Obviously, college football going on, all the major sports happening, the end of the football season. Pretty much, it's one of the best times of the year, in my opinion. You have a lot of competitiveness going on. Also, shout out to Michael and NTHIN in the chat. Thank you. She does sometimes, Michael. But thank you, Charles. And a lot of fun stuff coming up with the streams, of course, with everything going on. And yes, so tomorrow I will be traveling to Florida, seeing my dad, who now currently lives in West Palm Beach, Florida. I know it's south of where Sean is, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be there for a week and not bringing my computer with me. So if I do join, it will be via the phone, and it will be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. Still a chance to promote all the things that we're going to do here, all the short videos, all the live streams, and anything else that goes on here. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for being here. A lot of fun stuff to catch up on, and let's do it.
Awesome, Evan, and we do wish you the very best. Give our love to your dad and family, and I hope you always cherish all these times together with them because it's so important. And really have a great time, a safe trip, and hopefully not only with you when you're gone over there. Maybe the Yankees will make some news. It'll give you some incentive to come on and let's talk about all of this. So it would be a lot of fun. Mr. Sean Browning, what do you got to say for yourself? What's going on in your life?
Oh, the same old. No, actually, it's pretty good. New Year's was all right, except for, people shooting off fireworks in my apartment complex. The bottle rockets and the sparklers.
Mm-hmm.
And just having the battle and stuff like that. But other than that, long work weekend wore me out. But you know what? I'm happy to be on here in this show. I enjoy coming on here. And hopefully this week the Yankees will actually reward us with some news and some moves.
I got a feeling it's going to be earlier than this week. I think it's going to be any time now. I think this second half leading into spring training is going to belong to the New York Yankees. So, you could yell and scream all you want if they don't do anything, but I think they will. And it's going to be a fun ride. And who knows? Maybe once they start, they don't stop, and it goes right into spring training and all of that. So we are looking forward to that. Some programming notes, everyone. We will put a short out later if a show is going to be done tonight. It really depends on Yankee news. As you know, we don't like to put out shows and be stale. We want to we want to come on with new stuff, with good stuff for you and for all of us. So we'll keep you posted with shorts throughout the day, and obviously, if the Yankees do something big, we will come on immediately. Hopefully, Evan would join us, and Sean Browning, and hopefully a recovering NTHIN also, and whoever else would. I want to give a big good morning to Ken from the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, who has been incredible in working with us and putting together simulcast Yankee games for the whole year of 2026. You people wanted it. Well, I couldn't have asked for a better thing. Not only doing the Yankee games, but doing it with Ken. With Ken is amazing. His knowledge. Go look at his shorts, everyone. If you don't think he doesn't have knowledge, well, then I don't think you know baseball, and you really, really need to go and check out all of our shorts. We all do a tremendous job, and we're actually learning from Ken. Well, I'm learning from Ken for sure, and giving out what I can to everybody else here. Evan does a really good job. Chef Nick does a great job. Sean Browning has started, and he's doing a good job. NTHIN I can't even tell you what he does for us, sending them all out. So it's a lot. Now, remember, our first game, simulcasting on NY Yankee Mania and the Yankees, The Ugly Truth, is February 21st at 1 p.m. is the live broadcast. But we will come on a little bit earlier with a pregame show. Talk a little bit about it, because the first 3-4 innings, I'm sure Yankee starters will be in there. We don't know who's going to be there, though, guys, but we'll see. February 21st is our day. But leading up to that, I think we're going to be a little bit more surprised, and if not, then we're going to be disappointed and yelling and screaming on this show. So we're going to be doing that. So, later today, we will announce the next entertainment show, which right now is targeting for the 15th of January, a Thursday night at 8 p.m. Also, I will let everybody know when our next membership show, which will be coming up soon also with some private news that we're going to talk about. I will let you all know about that too. And the list just goes on and on and on and on. I want to give a shout out to Wendy. Wendy was very, very under the weather last night, and I'm sorry that we didn't announce it last night, but we did say prayers for you, Wendy. If you're listening, and hopefully you are better. She did have a couple of bad run-ins last night, and she texted me late at night. So by all means, please, guys, let's say a prayer. Let's say prayers for Wendy. She's been an incredible rah-rah of the show. She does a good job on her channel, and what is this? Gifted membership. Oh, Ken's at it again.
What's up, Ken?
Thank you, Ken.
No,
Ken, is this a surprise, or are you going to tell us who you gifted?
No, it's random. YouTube does it randomly, but Ken does this with a lot of different streams. But it's called, when we call it Ken Claus.
Oh, I thought we were special, but I'm just kidding. Thank you, Ken. It really means a lot to us. Thank you. But you can't. We're so new to this. You can give it to somebody and say it, right? You don't have to. You can't. You
go and you pay for gifted memberships, but the YouTube, whoever, it's all random, and it's whoever the has the little notification thing on there that allows them to get gifted memberships, but YouTube's algorithm that does it all at random.
Oh, okay. Because I remember on other streams, when somebody, let's say, gave me a membership, they said who it was, but I don't know. Maybe it changed. But anyway,
You're right about that.
right?
You're right about that. It usually does tell you unless it's like a private one. I think
Yeah.
that's up to the.
You know, it will show up underneath, like, let's say where Ken says, and then sometimes it will like list who received
Mhm.
the gifted membership. But I'm saying but the person can't really like choose. Like, let's say I was to give Evan a gifted membership, I can't go out there and say give it to
Okay.
this guy.
Only the show could see it because you're going to be in our members only chat, so that's when we'll know.
Well,
That's-
no, and sometimes it'll show up in the chat like after.
It shows
I
up
don't
on the list of members, maybe.
Yeah, most of them, but yeah.
And I'm sorry, guys. We don't, like I say, we don't talk about this a lot because I don't want people to think that we're looking for memberships. You guys, from your heart, you're doing it, and we say thank you. So without a doubt, and so again, thank you, Ken. So very generous of you. And like I said, it is going to be a ride doing the first game on February 21st. And then, of course, there's good old NTHIN, who we hope and pray is feeling better. And according to what NTHIN said, he is going to try. He's coming on the show, so we're going to wait for him to give us a thumbs up. And if he gives me a thumbs up, we can bring him up. And oh, I think he's doing that. You see how fast? Wow, guys.
He appears.
Yeah, I mean, I say something and poof. So the Yankees get Coley Bellinger. So let's do it. No, don't believe me yet. Don't believe me yet.
You got the tingling feeling?
Wow, NTHIN looks so spiffy today. How you doing, NTHIN? You look much better. How you doing?
No.
Sorry, I woke up late. Needed the much needed rest, and
Good.
I'm better.
what's up, everyone in the chat?
Nah.
Happy Monday. Happy birthday to Evan's mom. That's the main thing. Wishing Wendy a speedy recovery. Also, what's up, Sean, Joe?
What's up?
9:30 is back, guys. The 9:30 morning show is back. Welcome everyone to the chat, and like I said, try to get my voice better. So I needed much needed rest. So right now I'm drinking hot.
NTHIN, can you do one favor? Can you give a gift out to Wendy, please? It's very important.
I said, get well, Wendy, pretty soon, and wishing you a speedy recovery. So,
Right.
Thank you, Wendy.
And then
yeah, but Wendy's a big part of the show. So, and she's doing a good job with her own channel. So, Wendy, please get better.
She scared us last night. I got to be honest with you guys. She was not doing well, and I got really concerned.
And she's
far away from us, and she does have a family, but all we can do is pray, and I pray to Saint Anthony.
And she takes care. She has like what four kids.
I think it's five little ones, so all over the place, and it's oh my God! Look who came back,
Celia.
Oh, happy New Year
Hey.
to our little girl
and also
Oh my God! Hi guys,
Wow.
how is everyone? Sorry, I haven't been on much. I ended up going to we know that's great for a winter break, and then got sick. Oh, that's not good. But
feel better.
Well, we missed you, Celia.
Welcome back.
Also,
Back.
you gotta say
Big hug.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sean. Go ahead.
we also gotta say welcome back to Jared Williams. He came back to the
Jared,
chat.
Welcome back,
Yeah.
Jared.
Oh, welcome back, man. Thank you. Thanks so much.
But it's crazy that everyone is getting sick. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
The weather change and everything.
Also, a big shout out to Bill O. Bill, how you doing? You know,
What's up, Bill O?
A shout out to Charles.
Yeah.
Of
How
course.
you doing? So Celia, how's it going? Are you better now?
Yeah.
Are you going back to the schooling? What's going on? And it's a new year. And Celia, I don't know if you heard the news that we broke last night.
Yep.
on our weekly wrap-up show. Right here on this channel, we're going to be doing the play-by-play of just about every Yankee game right here on NY Yankee Mania, simulcasting with Ken, the Ugly Truth, and it's going to be fantastic starting February 21st. So I hope that'll make you smile a little bit and make everybody smile that we're going to be doing a lot of stuff right here on NY Yankee Mania.
Hey, Celia, happy New Year to you and your family. How you feeling? And let us know how Dubai was, because Dubai is on my bucket list. And actually, my parents already went to Dubai, so they loved it. So, but I always wanted to go to Dubai, and they tell me how it was.
Yeah, really. Charles goes, "Are you getting a pain, Joe?" Oh, now I know what you mean. Yes,
Shot in the arm.
yes. The pain is right over here, and that usually means something good for the Yankees. It's right here, guys. It's no joke. If you don't know me, you might think I'm nuts, but these guys will tell you I'm not nuts. I am telling you something is developing with the New York Yankees very, very shortly. That's all I can. Oh, and another thing that I thought was guys, did you see this quote?
No.
Did you see this quote from the new Yankee from yesterday?
No.
Paul DeJong.
What?
You talking about Paul DeJong?
Yes. And he said, "I did not sign with the Yankees to sit on my backside. I signed with the Yankees to play."
Wow.
And he means all business.
No,
and he wants to get back to the all-star status, and I believe him. He's a very, very good opposite field hitter, and that was a smart, under-the-radar move.
That's why I said yesterday I like that move, but Sean, Evan, and Joe, I think this is a bench move, though. I don't see him being the starter.
He said,
but I mean,
not here to get splinters.
Where did he see this? I don't see any comments.
No, it's there. I saw it on X. I saw it this morning. I highlighted it in my head, but it's there. It's definitely there.
All right. I mean, yes, no, it could be a signing, and like you see him as a bench piece, platoon player.
Yeah.
But hey, in case one of the guys that Volpe or whoever doesn't they struggle in spring training. Hey, and he excels, dude. I'd give him the nod, join the roster.
Mm-hmm.
He's bounced around a few teams, but hey, he has to prove himself, and if he does, then that's great. Is he going to give us the production that we think immediately? Probably not, but he's a good hitter. I know his average was like 229 or something the last couple of years combined, but if he can give us something, then that would be great.
And hey,
Michael says, "I'm getting sick of listening to rumors. I desperately want something significant to happen." Michael, you gotta realize, Michael, what is it? January 5th. Yankees don't play till March 25th, so don't worry about it. We'll get there. We'll listen. We in a lot worse situation. We're not that far away here, guys. A couple of people, and we're going to be a lot better off as a team. Yeah,
I think if we get the numbers what Paul did in St. Louis, I think that will be a big thing for the Yankees, because when he was in St. Louis, he put up some good numbers offensive wise there in a big ballpark. So if they can get that type of guy, what he did in St. Louis, then that'll be a big plus for them. But I just don't know if he can do that. But let's see what happens. So.
Yes, and Ken just referred to his gifted membership as a 30-day period. As we know, after 30 days, the gifted individual has the opportunity to continue with their membership. The gifted memberships are selected randomly by YouTube. Well, thank you for. I just remember being on another show or two, and somebody gifted me a member. But it came to me and said this gifted membership was to Joe, blah, blah, blah. So that's why I was confused. But whatever. Thank you, Ken, for doing that. So unnecessary, but so very, very nice of you. and we're so looking forward to all the great play-by-plays that we're going to have together right here and on your channel. And by the way, congratulations to Ken and the channel. They are now very, very shortly going to be monetized, and they have 500 memberships. Congratulations, well deserved. And this was deserved by his shorts, by his play-by-play. Guys, it was amazing. So good luck, Ken. And when you get monetized, well, guess what? Your membership will come to you too. So God bless you and God bless your family. And I hope your two little cuties went off to school feeling very, very well. Another person that's back here, Sherry.
Oh,
how you doing?
Sherry.
Wow. They're all coming back. How you doing there? How's it going? How about those Jays making moves? Supposedly going to make some trade soon for pitching is the rumors in J-Land. I don't think you need that much more room, man. Sherry, do you really need that much more? You're doing well as the way you are. And that's great. Thank you for coming back. And I hope that you're a subscriber. We need all the support because we're going to be doing a lot of Yankee Toronto Blue Jay games, and we need your support. So thank you. And tell all your Blue Jay fans also, because we will have games of the week, and Evan and Sean and everybody will all be doing something. So hang in there. And thank you for coming back. Happy New Year to you and your family. Somebody mentioned today, I think it was Evan, about a little news on Don Mattingly. What was that all about?
So Don Mattingly is now the bench coach for the Philadelphia Phillies. Came out this morning, and I think it's great for the Phillies. Obviously, the connection with Rob Thompson and their front office can only help improve their team. After he left the Blue Jays, we know how much of an impact he made on their younger players, and he could definitely do the same thing with the Phillies if they're deciding to go definitely into their farm system, and with the roster that they have now, should be a great fit.
Yeah, Don Mattingly, obviously his son is the GM of the Phillies, so now they're back together working. That'd be an interesting thing to see. But congrats to Don Mattingly, and he deserves it. He deserves a ring also.
Right.
But
can you imagine it?
Yeah, so great, like Evan said, great fit. I think it's gonna be good for the Phillies to have Rob Thompson, obviously, to have another veteran on the bench. And they go way back with their Yankees days, obviously. So it's good to see that happen, and also, and then good for Preston Mattingly to see that happen too for the front office and everything. So kudos to the Phillies, and congrats to Donnie Baseball of getting another job. So there you go.
No, Donnie Baseball belongs in the Hall of Fame. It's a shame that he was snubbed once again.
Yeah, don't get me started on that one. He definitely belongs in the Hall of Fame. Do you know I watched almost all of his at-bats?
Wow.
I saw I had a cousin that taped every one of his home runs ever. It was amazing. And one day it took about 8 hours to watch everything, and it was what an amazing feat that was. But this guy was just he was the modern day Mickey Mantle, the modern day Derek Jeter. And guys, I can tell you this too. I didn't really appreciate him as much as I should have, but now I do. I don't know what it was. I mean, I liked him a lot, but there was like something missing. Like when you're watching a sitcom on repeats and you can't believe you watched it when it was really, really, really good. Well, that's how I felt about Mattingly, and now I think he's one of the greatest players I've ever seen in my life. But let me tell you something. You haven't seen a baseball player unless you saw Don Mattingly live. And one thing, I was covering the Yankees at Yankee Stadium one day, and there was a pop-up. Now, you could probably, I know you could see this. pop up near the dugout. I think Mattingly caught it, and as he was ready to throw the ball, he turned around to a little kid who had popcorn. He stuck his hand in there and he ate the popcorn.
Huh.
Can you imagine how that kid felt?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh.
probably, he probably kept the bag and said Don Mattingly's hand was in my bag.
Oh, he went. He went to school and they said, "Can you believe Don Mattingly ate my popcorn box during the game?" I mean, you know how kids brag. Yeah, I shared popcorn with Don Mattingly.
Yeah, unbelievable. And another tidbit. I was going to say this listen to me, when Chef Nick was going to do the interview with me. Um, do you know that my teacher in the 5th grade and 6th grade and 7th grade in Brooklyn, New York, her nephew was Joe Pepitone.
Oh, wow.
So Joe Pepitone came to visit us a couple of times, and of course I was starstruck. Forget about that. I was like now this is going back to like 5th, 6th, 7th grade, but it was amazing. And she was one of the nicest teachers, nicest people. Her name was Mrs. Sarno, and I can't tell you, when Joe Pepitone came in, it was like, oh my God. That was actually the first ball player that I ever rubbed necks with and shook hands with in my life. So I always have a special place in my heart for Joe. We used to call him Joe Piperol in Italian, which means Joe Peppers. That was a pretty good time. But we all share a story one way or the other. Evan, was the first time that you were on the field recently, right? When you did, you were with NTHIN and the crew at the Yogi Berra Museum.
Yes,
So that's something that you'll never forget.
definitely.
NTHIN has seen thousands of people and shaken everybody's hand and interviews and everything. And Sean, I'm sure you have stories too. So. I mean, everybody. Pepitone did pass away a couple of years ago, Michael.
Well, yeah, no. Well, yeah, I had some starstruck 2 different times with the
Man.
the Harlem Globetrotters. They go to
Yeah.
schools and do
Yep.
different things, right?
Yeah.
Well, one of the schools I was at in Smonton, they went there and then they were doing something. Oh, during that little that halftime skits they do.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I was one of the kids that was plucked from the crowd,
Oh, really?
and yeah, they did the whole
Oh,
pass
that's
the
awesome. Yeah.
in the ring around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I actually got a basketball. I lost it in one of the many moves but I actually got the basketball signed by the whole team of that current team that was there, the Harlem Globetrotters. But 11, 12, 13-year-old, I was like, the Harlem Globetrotters?
But I got to
Yeah.
ask you something, Sean. I mean, all of that, you were plucked. I like
Meaning
that.
like,
I was
plucked.
plucked. I was
Yeah, because
plucked.
I was not expecting to
That's fast.
the guy, big 7-footer or 6'11", whatever he was, come up there and he just goes, you.
Oh,
You must be sitting in the first
Yeah,
three.
sitting near the courtside. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a small gym, but still the fact of, oh my God, and yeah, go follow him, and then you go around there and you don't realize. But now I'm looking back at that memory and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, like for me, before working in this business, I used to get I used to get starstruck a lot, especially going to the games as a fan with my family, friends, and seeing all the
Who was your
players.
favorite? Who was your favorite growing up, Nathan?
Player of all time, or
Yeah.
like in my era, probably growing up, I would say Derek Jeter. I mean, obviously watching Derek Jeter, And then in basketball would be Kobe, the late Kobe Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
I followed his Mamba mentality thing. One of my favorite players growing up. In football, I would say for me, it would be Marion Barber from the Cowboys, running back. Rest in peace. He was underrated, in my opinion. So I love watching him play. And then in hockey, I would say Dan Girardi. And then
Oh wow.
who was the other guy? It was was it? It's Mika. Sorry, Mika. But yeah, that was so. This was all before I started working in this business. So I did meet some athletes. Uh, excuse me, as a fan, not like as now like working with them and getting to book them for events. So I got to meet some athletes, and then I got really starstruck as a fan. But now since working in the business, I don't really get starstruck because I'm used to working with them and doing events with them. So and us getting to know them now deeply, personally, and their families is kind of cool because as a fan, you don't really get to meet their families either.
Right.
But now, like working with them and managing them, it's been a cool thing. And I never expected to be in this position, obviously, yeah. So I grew up. Actually, I was like born watching sports. So, and then my father brought me up as a Cowboy fan. So, yeah, I have a lot of stories going. I can explain when I'm better as a fan, and then I have stories, obviously, working in this business, and then now is in this area now in this younger generation, it's good to see kids. Uh, it makes our day to see kids and their families when they get to meet the players that we book for them in different venues and get to see their role models and who they looked up to. And um, and Evan has been to I think 3 or 4 of our events already. I think if I'm not mistaken, and Evan got to see Fernando Cruz.
Oh man, that was incredible.
Yeah.
And he was part of history at Yogi Berra Museum, which is cool. All of us are part of history. And I think he's been to a couple ones that we did, and more to come for everyone here. And that's why I said I think it'd be a cool idea if our Job of the Mouse show combines with you guys for a live show at some point. But
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would love that. That would be a dream come true. To be
yeah,
honest.
when I get my voice a little bit better, guys, I'll definitely tell you guys some stories as a fan growing up before I got into this business.
Well, everybody knows. I know Chef Nick had announced that he was going to do the interview with me on the 8th. Last night on our show, he said that that was going to be canceled. He wants a little bit more time to prepare and also promote it. So everyone, because I do have 2 people in the email asking me about that show coming up. So I just want to let everybody know that is coming up. He will make an announcement very soon when it's going to be. But what I can tell you is as far as meeting, like I said, my first one was actually Gil Hodges.
Oh wow!
Gil Hodges I met because he came to our school because our school was very close to the Gil Hodges field in Brooklyn. And Gil Hodges came in and he talked to us. So it was Gil Hodges and Joe Pepitone. But physically, like even having a meal with someone, that was the world champion of WWF, Bruno Sammartino. I had dinner with him, and that was I had no appetite. I can tell you that because that was one of the greatest champions, the greatest idols I ever had. But again, it's on the same footage as Bobby Mercer. Bobby Mercer was everything to me growing up.
Right.
He was just an icon. It was Bobby Mercer, Bruno. There was like nobody, my poor mom and dad. I mean, I loved them to death, but it was always Bruno and Bobby combined. So that was awesome. But then of course, as soon as I met everybody when I was 14 years old, That was fantastic. That was just amazing.
Yeah, I'll tell you if one, I have one story for you guys now. Actually, so like I think this was 6 7 years ago. My parents, my brother, and I, we went to this restaurant called Fogarty Chow in Philadelphia. I think this was more than so. This was 8 9 years ago, as to say, because this was when Andre Iguodala was still with the Sixers, so it was way back. Um, so if anybody doesn't know who Iguodala was, he's a underrated basketball player, won a couple of championships with the Warriors, and but yeah, so this story was awesome. So we were at this restaurant, all you can eat. Fogarty Chow is amazing. Go check it out. It's in Philly. Um, and so we were there, and then I pointed. So this is when I got really deep into sports as a fan too. Um, so I noticed someone walking in the door in the restaurant and said, I told my parents and my brother, I think that's Andre Iguodala who plays in the NBA. And they go, "Are you sure?" Yeah. So we were at we were at the salad bar at that point, and they were all he was walking in the restaurant with this crew and his team, paparazzi, whatever it's called. So and then they were sitting they got the table all the way in the back, and it goes, I told my parents, let's go check it out and see. And I don't. Was when I was a fan of Star Trek, and then now I know how to not to bother people, and since we were working the business. But so my brother and I ended up going up to his table. Luckily, and we had some luck. Luckily, we had something to get signed, which is kind of crazy that we didn't know an athlete was going to come to that restaurant, and we did have some stuff to get signed. So we went to my brother and I went to the table. They were nice, man, and we introduced. And I go to Andre. Said, I recognized you walking in the door, and I said, I told my parents, my brother, I said, "You're the guy who plays in the NBA with the Sixers." I said, "Yeah," and he laughed, and then his team was amazing. He introduced us to his team, who came like his what do you call manager, but like what I'm now. So he ended up before he started eating, he ended up signing our items, which we had, that my brother and I had. So and all of that, we didn't want to do the picture because we didn't want to bother them too much. But we talked about my brother and I talked to them all for like 5 to 7 minutes tops. They were all great, and that was cool. That made our moment. So that's one story that I have for you guys. I got more, but when I was a fan and now being a manager for most of these athletes and learning all that, it's kind of cool. And I always tell people, don't bother them when they're in a restaurant. But it's kind of, I mean, it's a cool. It depends. It's a cool moment, and for us that day, that was a cool moment. I will never forget that when we met Andre Iguodala, and now we're trying to, and he knows what I do now in the business. So it's kind of cool, full circle moment, and yeah, that's one story, and yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, speaking of the 76ers, I guess they got an Allen Iverson documentary on Prime.
There, yep. It should be a good. I haven't checked it out yet, but I need to check it out.
Yeah, I've seen the ads of it, and I was like, wow, that's
yeah.
The Chicago Cubs, by the way, have checked in again on Cody Bellinger.
Uh-oh.
That might be another team that I don't know. I mean, unless the money's incredible, I don't know if Cody was comfortable there. So that might be actually in our favor because he wanted so badly to get traded to the Yankees. So I can't really see, unless they blow the money out of the water, I can't see him going back to the Cubs. I really don't.
I don't know. I don't see it, but I mean, it's definitely it's not out of the question. It could happen, and
oh yeah, it could definitely happen.
It's just crazy how these former teams are back in it, like Dodgers and Cubs. But
so does that mean Tucker gonna go to the Astros? Then no, I'm just kidding. Are the Astros in on Tucker?
The Astros are in. They're interested in Tucker, I believe so. But the Dodgers are interested in all three of them for sure. I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, but
and the talks are ongoing, by the way, with the Yankees and the Marlins. So stay tuned.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So here's my question:
Talks are heating up.
Yep, that's
Nice.
what they're saying.
If the Yankees ended up signing Bellinger on a 6-year deal, would you be mad?
Depends what the money is at that point, and if there are opt-outs.
I mean,
Well,
a 6-year. I mean,
I wouldn't go 6 years on Bellinger.
No, I wouldn't. I would stick with 5, and I would just,
Even 5 is a lot. It's a lot.
Bellinger wants a 5 to 7 year deal. Apparently,
right. But a 5 to 7 year. But I would rather do a 5-year with maybe some incentives.
Then opt out
Yeah.
after 2 or 3.
Yeah, or something like that. But because Scott Boras loves opt outs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just know because I seen this article on Google. Newsweek had it, and they were trying to project him to a 6-year deal. And I was like, I don't. Not that I wouldn't see it happening, but I just was like, I don't think the Yankees would be that comfortable to do a 6-year deal. Whatever the amount is, and then have opt out. They would have to have an opt out if you're going to do 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. But real quick, Cleveland Browns is going to be interesting who the Cleveland Browns hire because Kevin Stefanski's gone now.
Yeah.
I have an update here that the Titans, Giants, and other teams will request an interview with Cliff Kingsbury.
Right. Well, I did break the news about the Stefanski firing.
Yes.
That broke out right before we came on air. And
Around
yeah,
that.
I mean, I wasn't too surprised because the last 2 years the Browns have really had an implosion.
He's a good coach.
Oh yeah.
I think it's time for a change for them.
And then the thought that came to my head when I saw it, I was like, well, there's the Giants' new head coach.
Yeah.
I expect him to be a very high internal candidate for the Giants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Trust me.
There were reports that Stefanski wanted Jackson Dart actually in the draft. That his
Really?
offensive scheme fits his play style. Yeah, but upper management wanted Shador Sanders and Dylan Gabriel instead. So
Yeah, but they made Shador wait 5 rounds.
yeah,
that was crazy.
That was insane. Did not expect that. But
tonight we have an interesting game in basketball. We have the Knicks and the Pistons going
Yes.
at it.
Let's go.
So that should be a pretty hefty game. See how that's going. Wanted to see what's going on in the NHL. The NHL.
Rangers play the Mammoth.
Utah's playing the Rangers tonight.
Let's go Rangers.
So should be some interesting games here tonight, guys. Again, I was just asked in the email, are we going on tonight? We will see, guys. We will definitely see. As long as the Yankees do something and we don't want to sound stale, we will definitely come on with any type of news. We will let you know. We will have shorts going on today. And by the way, everyone, thank you for checking out my saving money cooking video yesterday, everyone. Thanks to NTHIN for sending it out. It got a lot of good reviews. Appreciate that. And we're gonna. When I do the next one, it'll probably be in the evening, so that you could get it for the next morning. So, but thank you so much. If you haven't, go check it out. It's basically what I'm saying is, I know you're a little lazy if you're by yourself, man or woman, that you don't want to cook. But why go out there and spend $25, $30 on an entree every day when for about $6-7 you can very easily for 14 minutes cook everything and have a great meal, take that rest of the money and go on that vacation later on, or go buy that TV you want, or the couch, or whatever you want to spend it on beautiful clothes, shoes, pocketbooks, whatever you want. Instead of just throwing it away on something where you could satisfy, eat healthy, as we could tell you, not only in our shorts, but when Chef Nick and Maria come on And, listen closely, everyone. And it's very, very simple. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. There's no reason to go out there and spend $30 when you can have a very healthy meal for less than $10. You take that $20 and you put it in the kitty. And then see what happens in 3 or 4 months. You're going to say, oh, man, that money's there because of Joe. And it's true. So do that, because I've started to do it. Not that I'm lazy. I love to cook. And especially if you have an air fryer. Yep. There's no excuse. No excuse.
Or if you got a crock pot, you can get beans, rice. You can get different other things. And then you got you can just set it in there before you go to work. And then it be ready there when you get back.
Yeah. I have an air fryer also, and I have an Instapot.
Instapots are awesome.
Yeah.
Rice cookers too.
I got to be honest. This morning before the show, I had prepared 6 chicken legs with peas and onions and mushrooms. So I mixed that all into the air fryer. Now that's a nice dinner, a healthy dinner, and you go from there. But to spend $25, $30, I'm not saying don't patronize your local establishments, but when you're single and you work hard, it's very difficult. And we know to cook. You're tired. Let me go get an eggplant parm. Okay, go spend your $22. When you can do the same thing in your own house, and you know what changes the recipe, people? Buy one thing, and it's like 99 cents, and you can buy something this big. Buy adobo. It's got 7 different flavors in one. You'll have your garlic flavor. You have your whatever flavor you want, onion powder. It's all mixed into one. You spray that baby on anything that you want. You make a pork tenderloin and all of that. Boom. You got a meal for 3 nights. Yep. My next video, my next short, I am going to show everybody how you can bring breakfast and lunch to work and you're not even spending $5. And you can take that to work. You don't have to go out to your local city, especially if you work in Manhattan. Spend $20 for a tuna fish hero. I will give you an idea and something you should be doing where it's not even $5, and you'll have a healthy lunch, a healthy breakfast, and you move on. That's what I love about what we do here. It's not only Yankees, it's health, it's having fun, it's entertainment. We do it all here, everyone. Anybody that wants to shine in on healthy foods, please. Don't be shy. If you're cooking like NTHIN said, in air fryers or instant fry, whatever you have, and then in the summertime, we'll talk to you how unhealthy a barbecue really is.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get into the hot dogs, the hamburgers, and all of that. We don't need that in our lives, people, but we'll get into that another day. But I just want to thank everybody for coming on. It was a very successful stream. I'm probably going to put one out tonight or tomorrow night. It'll be later in the evening, so look for that. And if you follow what I'm doing, you're going to have quite a bit of money in the next 3 months. And you want to go on a cruise? Go do it. Go do it, because that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I'm doing. The money that I'm saving, it's very easy. Go out there and spend $20 a day, $140 a week. And you could put that same thing in an envelope or go to your bank, put it in there, and then tell me what you get. Tell me you can't go on a cruise. So when I hear people, that's what drove me to this. I hear people say, Joe, I don't have any money for, I want to buy a TV. I want to buy this. Okay, so what are you eating at night? I'm going to so-and-so restaurant. I have to buy, Why? You're lazy. You don't want. What is it to take 2 pieces of chicken breast, put it in an air fryer for what? 11 minutes? Give me a break.
Right. You could do a lot with that. You can make carbs. You can have a budget, maximize that. As we say, maximize your revenues and minimize your expenses. Especially if you live in New York too, you have to pay all that high tax. Why even do that? And why spend more money? Why tip?
Do you know
Make your own.
an average sandwich in Manhattan right now is $23?
Are you
That's
serious?
insane.
Come on.
$23 if you work in the city. Do you know, even if you buy a snack, I used to work overnight, as you guys know, a snack, you buy a yogurt and a coffee. What's $11? $11
for a snack and a coffee. Yogurt?
Yes. Now you also have to consider you got to give a tip.
Yeah.
The guy or the girl that's delivering it to you. So for $13, you get a nice coffee and a yogurt. Wow, that really did me in. So but thank you for and take a look, guys. It's something that makes with that corky definitely pay a lot in New York City, no question about it. So hey, listen, if it helps, even if you stop 2 times a week, and I don't say don't go to the restaurants. Of course you can, but you don't have to do it 7 days a week. And I know people that do, and it drives me nuts because they're always complaining. I got no money. Well, that's why that's why, as they say, you don't have a honey either. Because you have nothing. No money, no honey. I mean, that's the way it goes.
Yep. The honey costs money.
Honey.
And they all rhyme together, too.
Honey money.
What?
Honey bunny.
Honey bunny. That's right. No money, no honey. But no, I mean, in all honesty, it's very tricky, and I understand we're all tired. But you got to make a little sacrifice. At least the few days that you work, you know how different your life is. It really is, especially now when everybody's going to start paying their credit card for what they did for Christmas.
Yeah.
It adds up, guys.
It does. It really adds up. But we can always do a GoFundMe fund for the Yankees if they don't get anybody.
We should definitely do that.
Yep. Pay them back $1 million. Let's go.
Yeah, they got to make tons of moves. So let's set up a GoFundMe page for at least like 75 million for them, so they can start making moves.
Yeah, really. I'm telling you. But no, guys, there's so much really. Oh, by the way, NTHIN, now that we're in the new year, what are the new days for Jobber in the Mouth?
Tuesday, it's Monday and Thursday.
Okay, so he has a show tonight.
Yeah, tonight we have a show tonight, guys. We have Bobby Valentine coming on our show tonight, so stay tuned. It's gonna be a great show. And then Thursday we have John Minch coming on Thursday, and then my team and I are still working on more of our clients and guests for this show. So stay tuned. So.
Awesome. That sounds good. Yeah. Good luck with the new days for Jobber in the Mouth. We're always.
But tune in tonight though. Bobby Valentine's coming, so I think it'll be a good one tonight. Especially Bobby.
Yeah, yes.
You know what? I would like to see that guy either manage again or be in like a like commissioner office or something high up in baseball.
Mm-hmm.
That man really knows baseball.
Yeah,
definitely. So
I just don't know what happened when he was with the Red Sox. When he was with the Red Sox, everything imploded. That's the thing. I don't know what happened.
I don't know. It could have been a mix of a whole lot of things. I think when he went there, it was already on the verge of exploding, and it just.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Absolutely. And by the way, and again, according to reports, if Bo would have come to the Yankees, he's not playing shortstop. By the way,
what is he playing?
They would the second base. They would have to trade Chaz Chisholm.
Wow.
Or McMahon.
The Yankees don't view Bo as a shortstop and would likely need to move Ryan McMahon or Chisholm if they acquire him, according to Ken Rosendahl.
Okay.
But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if I don't know if any team sees him as a shortstop. Because I mean, the Jays are even willing to just go with Jimenez and Clemente.
Yeah.
I mean Clement.
Yeah, so they do not view him as a shortstop at all.
So that's why I guess
They're fielding stuff on Chisholm.
yep, that could be.
That could be, but I mean,
Maybe they wanna. Maybe if all right. Here's my thinking. If they do end up trading Chaz, I think this is what they're working on. In my opinion, I don't know what's going on, but I'm saying maybe they're working on the Chaz trade first.
who knows?
I don't
I mean-
think they want to pay him all that money after next
The
season.
the market's not going anywhere. So I mean, hey, there's no rush.
Yeah, no, there isn't, and you know, again, I'm pretty sure all the Yankee everything for season tickets are coming in balance due. So I'm pretty sure that something's going to be done, and then the people will rush. Oh, okay, the Yankees got Bo, or the Yankees got Tucker, or the Yankees got this one and that one. All right, I'm comfortable. Right now, would you be comfortable writing out a check for $50,000 with this Yankee team?
No,
And in the first month, you're going to have 2 pitches?
nope.
Exactly. That's why it only stands to reason. I mean, they can't be that dense not to do anything. It
I
just
mean-
doesn't make any sense.
If we gave Bellinger a contract, do you guys think it would be smart to front load it, meaning you owe him more up front, and then as the contract gets longer, it kind of decreases annually because you want to win right now with Judge, Cole, Stanton, Fried. What do you guys
Yeah, I mean, go
would-
ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'll go after.
Oh, one more thing. We don't have any other long-term contracts after 2028 besides Aaron Judge.
So
Right.
Stanton,
Okay.
Stanton is done after 2028 then.
Judge, Freed, Rodon, because Freed is like 8-year deal,
Freed,
right?
Reed is 8-year deal. Yep.
Judge, Fried,
And so same thing with Rodon. Rodon was like 6 or 7, right?
It was
Rodon was
a 6-year deal.
6, yeah.
Okay. So
Cole,
Judge and Fried.
Yeah.
but no, I would not be opposed to front loading a contract with Bellinger, but I would make sure that there's opt outs, a mutual option if I'm gonna front load it.
Yeah.
Because in case he implodes on us,
Yeah.
given his track record with down seasons, you know, we can like or whatever, you know what I mean? We can move on and not have another Jacoby Ellsbury or DJ LeMahieu.
Yeah. It's Mike. I know. I understand the feeling with when it comes to DJ, but you cannot compare Cody to DJ. Cody.
No, I'm not.
Michael's saying I don't want he doesn't want another contract, DJ type contract. Yeah, but like I said, DJ is a much different player than Cody, and he plays a different position. And I think DJ, if I'm not mistaken, DJ was older when he got the contract, etc. Right? Then
he was older, but he was more healthy.
More healthy.
So remember, he didn't have the turf toe and that hip flexor. When he got those 2 injuries 2 years after we already signed him to an extension,
Yeah.
And
then he just
athletic as it was.
totally derailed.
Yeah.
You know, because it was just the freak injuries, and then he never recovered from.
What's up, Isaac? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Yankees are. That's the thing. Yankees.
Yeah.
They need multiple. Excuse me. They need multiple moves, and I agree with you, Evan. I think they should consider front loading the contract. But what Sean said, they need to include a mutual option or opt outs in that deal. But I don't know if they would consider this. But would the Yankees be interested in doing a deferred money type of thing what the Dodgers do to their players? I don't think they would do it.
No, because I mean, Hal Steinbrenner is the only guy that's going to be pretty much unless the minority owner, the Japanese guy that's got a minority stake in the team, and saying, "Hey, how I'll help you bear this."
Yeah,
But
I
I
agree.
guess only option for them is front loading the contract, adding mutual options and or opt outs. I mean, like, look, they should know they're smart enough. This is the reason. That's why they have all these. They get these jobs. They're smart. They need to come out with ways how to make the team better. Look what Dodgers are coming up with ways to make the team better. I don't know. It's just crazy, but uh, I wonder how this is going to whole play out, man. This is crazy. Like, all you got like the Mets, all and on both of them. You got the Yankees in both on both or three of them. I don't know about Kyle. Actually, I don't think the Yankees are in Kyle Tucker. I don't know, but
Nah, I doubt
all
it.
these you
I
got
don't
all
know.
big market teams in one and all of these players right now. It's crazy to think about.
No, and if they do sign Bellinger, they're not going to stop there, guys. They know that
No,
there's more holes.
They need more. They need
No,
more.
they can't win with. I mean, they could say anything they want. And by
and,
the way,
and
not that we don't know what they're going to say, but there is a Yankee hot stove tonight on Yes. So if you do have Yes, it is brand new. It will be live.
What
I
time?
believe it's 6:30 Eastern time. If it's not, then it's 7. But I think I remember seeing 6:30 people. And I'll report on that. Either will you do a little live show, or I'll do a short. But I will give you the everything that was said by the guys, because usually the first 10 minutes tell you everything about the show.
Yeah,
oh
and
yeah,
Charles brought up another great point here. He says we don't even know how Cole will be pitching coming back from
Yeah.
surgery. That's true. You don't know about that, and that's why they need more pitching depth or more pitchers.
I
So
think that's why. I think that's why they're so heavy pursuing Edward Cabrera, because Cabrera is 2 years removed from that shoulder injury, right? And he pitched the most. He pitched like 160 innings or whatever it was.
yeah,
Um, but hey, he would be a guy that would help um free anchor the rotate for while they wait on Rodon and Cole to come back on the aisle, because we don't know what he Cam is gonna be once the league adjusts to him. You know,
Yeah,
True.
you're right. You're
He'll still
right.
be a good pitcher, but
and why? I mean, no, right? Yeah, he still will be a rookie.
yeah,
And the league's still trying to figure him out. He was
yeah.
great in the postseason. I'm not taking away from him, but
he
I'm
needs
not
more.
gonna thrust him into, hey, be our number two, be a stopgap number two guy
Oh,
until our big guys come back.
that's why they need more pitching, and then whoever they get, they're gonna plug the new guys, or one or two, whoever it is, the new guy number two, and then you could put Cam number three if you want.
Right. And
Um,
then whatever
yeah.
happens with Heel is whatever happens with Heel.
And we forgot about Clark Smith. And I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, Clark Schmidt ain't coming back till
Yeah,
about September.
Maybe
Yeah.
Will Warren will contribute
yeah,
next
Will
season.
Warren maybe. Yeah,
Will Warren, but I mean, I'm not.
If you get the young guys in the minors,
yeah. Elmer
Yeah,
Rodriguez
yeah.
is one.
ERC.
Yeah,
But I'm gonna wait till we see them in spring training and see how that shapes up with the ERCs and the Hess and all those guys.
Mhm.
but they do need multiple pitchers. I think.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
No, I do agree. With that. But yeah, I mean, but once we figure out, we can get Bell, and I mean, the fact that the Yankees were quick to up their contract or up their offer a second one shows me they're real serious. But they're trying to let the Boris camp. Hey, we're not gonna wait forever for you guys to decide.
Yeah,
But he's not exactly signing with anybody else. That's why I keep saying that they're bidding against themselves.
yeah. Michael said
Right.
here. Mike, Joe, can you put Michael's comment up here? The last one. He said it could be possible that Curry will shoot down all the Yankees rumors. So far, he has been 100% on target this all season.
Well, I'm sure he's getting some type of heat he may be a little bit more different. He might be a little different tonight, Michael. Who knows?
I don't know.
We'll
You
see.
might hear him pumping up the whole Cabrera trade, or
Yeah.
maybe he'll break it. Who knows?
Breaking news: Yankees trade for Edward Cabrera. And,
Well,
Who knows?
we
That
will be on it right away.
No, I'm just joking.
Who knows? Because he kept saying the whole time that the Yankees were probably gonna pursue the trade market for a starting rotate.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. But well, you know what, guys, we can beat this down to a dog at this point. We just go on and on and on. So
Let me ask, real quick. Let me ask you guys all the question. If they do end up trading Chaz, where do you think he'll go in the trade?
Cubbies.
maybe the Cubs.
Maybe a team like St. Louis.
I don't know.
Or
What would we want from St. Louis if you're gonna?
Well, pitching help.
Jojo Romero.
Yeah, no.
Jojo Romero.
No,
And,
you need more than
Donovan.
that for Chaz.
Donovan.
Why would you need Donovan if you're gonna have? If you're gonna, let's say you get, if you're gonna move Chaz, that means you're signing Bo.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put Bo at second base. So
I don't think we're signing Bo.
I
really don't.
I don't either.
I mean, but
from day one.
if
I'm just speaking hypothetically, in Chad, you can get you can get really good value back now for Chaz when it comes to pitching and
what if
possibly another
Yeah.
what if you were to
catcher and another bat.
what if we were to trade Jazz to the Cubs for Nico Horner and a pitcher?
But Nico Horner would be your second baseman, no Bo then.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a possibility that we don't get Bo, even if we trade Jazz.
Yeah,
they're not going to trade Jazz unless they get a Bo or a Bregman or somebody like that. There's no way they're going to do that, because then now they're hitting will be down the tubes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They can't. That's not going to happen. So, but let's see. I mean, we have. I've been saying it on and on. This week may be a real crucial week for the Yankees and their fans. So, stay tuned, everyone. Look for us. Look for these shorts. Look for everything today. We will let you know sometime early this afternoon if there will be a show tonight. We will keep you posted on all of that. Otherwise, worst comes to worst, we will see you tomorrow morning at 9:30 with coffee, bagels, and all kinds of good stuff. So there's going to be a lot more to talk about, but right now to keep pondering it, it's not the right thing to do. We've talked it out as much as we could, and then we'll go from there. But there'll be a lot of days that we have a real lot to talk about beyond for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
But I don't want to beat a dead drum now. I want us to go happy and thinking that we're gonna do something, and hopefully we'll come back later and digest whatever trade or free agent signing the New York Yankees did. So, guys, some final thoughts before we get going. And Evan, by the way, if this is the last day before you go to the trip, have a safe one. Enjoy. And if you can come and join in any of the streams, we would love it. But if not, I want you to have a really good time and have fun and give our love to your family.
Yeah, Evan, safe travels to Florida, and you're going to be in my younger brother's neck of the woods, West Palm, so enjoy.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, I will. Thank you, guys.
So your final thoughts, guys. Whoever wants to go first.
Sean, you want to kick it off?
Yeah, you can go first, Evan.
All right. Well, guys, new year, new time, hopefully a new Yankee team. Every one of us doing the best we can to get reliable information out, and we hope they improve. Of course, we hope they improve their team. That will give us more to talk about. That will give us more credibility and all that. Stay tuned for my shorts. I will post more shorts as we get closer here to spring training, the start of the season, all that stuff. Be on the lookout for Ken the Ugly Truth as well, as we'll be simulcasting the games. Looking forward to do more with him, working with everybody here. Should be a lot of fun. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Michael, Charles, everybody being here on all of our shows that we do. We appreciate you guys, because without you, we wouldn't be what we are today. Appreciate everything, guys. Let's go Yankees, and have a great day. That's pretty much it.
Great. Thank you, Evan. Sean and Nathan, go ahead.
Go on.
Well, you guys heard it here first that Joe has a feeling in his arm.
Yeah.
So he's hooked on a feeling that the Yankees are gonna make a move. And I believe this is gonna be an active week for the Yankees. Just stay tuned. We got Job on the Mount tonight. We might even be on tonight, depending on what's going on. But stay tuned for the shorts and stuff. Yeah, and then I'm gonna also work on a special history show with my other channel for you guys. So stay tuned for that. I'm trying to work on it.
Good job with that.
Sounds good.
Good luck.
Sounds good, Sean. Appreciate it. And Nathan, your final thoughts.
Well, it's 9:30 new time, guys. I like this new time, and it'll help me, especially me, and then my team and I, when we book guests, it'll be easier. So shout out to everyone in the chat for joining. This was a great stream, and shout out to Evan, Sean, and Joe. You guys are doing a great job, and let's keep up the great work here. Please tune in into our Job in the Mouth show tonight. We're going to have Bobby Valentine. So tune in tonight into our Job in the Mouth. So subscribe to our show. Continue liking, subscribing to this show. And also NTHIN Sports Rush. And thank you guys. And looking forward to my new company also pretty soon here. So you guys are going to you're going to see some great things happening here soon. But keep up the great work right now. Let's go Yankees. And hopefully they make moves soon. But big things are happening, so stay tuned.
And I want to give a shout out to Ken,
Shout out to Ken too.
For the super chat that he gave. Thank you again, Ken. And we will see everybody maybe later on today, but we'll see you in the shorts, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 9:30 with Coffee and Bagels. And, of course, Yankee Talk with our family chat. Have a great day, everyone. God bless you all. God bless America. Let's go Yankees. See you guys later. Thank you, panel. As always, great job.